one more big score, we got enough money to leave. What do you think?
Nothing means more to me than this game. I would kill for it, I would happily die for it. I wish things were different. But it weren't us who changed.
Trust me, Arthur. Just one more.
There's always a goddamn tree.
I don't want to kill all these folk, Dutch. Just you.
What about loyalty?
Loyal to what matters.
Do as you're goddamn told.
It is us or him.
Oi?
Too much potion whiskey. Like the waves of the Bay of Biscay, I began to tumble and roar.
Ok. Vogliamo fare con...
If I offended
Con
anyone
Mary
last
Beth.
night, I make no apology for it.
Hello, Mary Beth.
Oh, how are you, Arthur?
Fine. How are you?
Well, I'm well, I think. It's
Well,
been quite a
I'm
run
well.
you've had, but we're still alive.
So, no regrets?
Regrets for what?
Well, for joining this band of maniacs.
If you're a girl without means in this world, life is very scary. You boys cared for me before no one cared for me. Well, life weren't very nice, Arthur. Not after Mama got typhoid, and that was a long time ago.
Sure.
What about you? I heard you ran into that Mary girl.
Yep.
And?
Got me thinking how that all ended. Long time ago now.
What happened?
Well, she didn't love me enough, I guess. Or I wouldn't change.
Well, she was a fool then, Arthur.
Well, she put a lot of good years in on an outlaw. She definitely was a fool.
In these books, life seems so simple, but in reality, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan, we have a problem. A real problem. It's Tilly.
What?
She's been taken by them Foreman brothers she used to run with. Come along!
The Foreman brothers, what are they doing here?
Well, I don't know what they've been doing here, but I can tell you
Claro
what they're
que
going to
sempre
be
que eu
doing
falo com uma
here.
mulher,
Dying.
aparece alguém com um problema.
We need more guns?
You and I can handle this, Arthur.
Where are we heading?
Nunca consigo
tell
falar
you on
com
the
as
way.
mulheres.
Just get going.
Vamos lá.
All right, head for Rhodes. And quick.
She's in the road?
The
No.
roads!
She's at a place called Bradley's house, just west of there.
How do you know?
When we first got here, she told me she was worried that our camp was near a safe house that
Oh,
gang
yeah, yeah,
she
yeah.
ran with used from time to time.
And you told Dutch?
No. She spoke to me in confidence. I suppose I didn't think it would be a problem.
Eu
Now it
fracassei.
is.
Oh, yes.
What do they want with her anyway? I think I saw one of the foremans hassling her.
Eu já sabia.
Yes.
Não
They
posso falar com
probably
mulheres
followed us
que
down here.
há sempre
You wanna
problemas.
know what happened? She killed one of them for good reason, but clearly they don't see it that way.
Onde é que eles estão a ir, pá?
Yes. Young Tilly Jackson isn't as sweet and innocent as you might think. But like I say, she was defending herself. She fled and fell in with us right after that. I just hope we can get to her in time.
It's not too far.
If they've touched a single hair on that girl's head, I will eviscerate the sons of bitches.
See? You do care, Miss Grimshaw.
Of course I care. About all of you fools. Some just require a firmer hand than others. You especially. Okay, I think that's the place up ahead.
I think there's a guard.
I'll deal with him. What are you doing?
Então, podemos esconder. Queres mesmo que eu vá até lá dentro, está bem?
Whoa.
Kind sir, we're lost and in need of some help.
Get out of here.
Oh, I see that kindly face of yours, and I know that for the right inducement, a gentleman such as yourself could be mighty kind.
Now get out of here.
Oh, now you keep saying that, but you don't mean nothing by
I
it.
said...
You said your last word. Well, what are you waiting for? Get in there and find our girl. I'll take that. Are you going in there or not?
Não se vê
They
nada.
won't even recognize your corpse.
Ok.
Where the hell did he come from?
Quick, Bartha! They probably heard us.
What the hell you think you're doing? You back the hell off right now!
Ai, eu falhei os 2 tiros. Isto também serve.
It's okay, Miss Tilly. Now, let's get you out of here.
Falhei os 2 tiros, pô.
I thought there was...
No primeiro.
Yeah, it don't matter what you thought. It's okay. All right, let's go.
Oh, come along, miss. Thank you, both of you.
What happened?
It was Anthony Foreman. He thinks he owns me.
I remember. Where is he?
He went out hunting or something. There were 5 of them, I think.
Well, we killed those fellas there.
There they are.
Come on.
Tilly, grab that gun! Anyone approaches, shoot them!
Oh, don't worry. I'll be just fine. Now catch that bastard.
Ui, ela vem comigo. Ei, só tenho a merda da shotgun.
All right, get after them!
Tu matas?
Straight ahead! I saw him go through those bushes!
Matas os
You
ouvidos.
picked the wrong girl! They're heading down the hill, to the water! We're coming for you, you bastards! Oh, there they are, by the shoreline! Good shot!
E os outros, para onde é que foram? Ih, já me perdi completamente. Vou para a direita.
Oh, hurry! We're going to lose them!
Não vamos nada, é que o 101 dálmatas vai matá-los. Vai ser tu, filha.
Come on!
Ai, é com caneco, espatei-me. Tem que reiniciar de novo, não é? Espatei-me completamente.
The one in front of the ball. Bring him back alive. I ain't stopping them yet.
All right, get after them! There, straight ahead! I saw him go through those bushes! We're coming for you, you bastards! They're heading... Arthur!
Epá, isto assim é impossível, é só árvores.
So, anyway, they're heading down the hill, to the water! Oh, there they are, by the shoreline! You picked the wrong... girl! Let's finish these scum! Oh, you're gonna pay! All of you! That's it! Stay on them! Oh, look at these cowards! Well,
Esta
that
gaja
won't
não
do,
dispara
Arthur.
piso.
You've got a couple more seconds! Look what you did! think that last one's the boss. Lasso him and we'll take him back to Tilly.
Lá falta Lasse,
Don't kill
o
him
líder
yet.
do
I want
gangue.
Tilly to have the last
Ui,
one on this bastard. Come on, get him, Arthur.
sério, tenho que o apanhar mesmo muito rápido.
Don't let him get away.
Come here.
That's it. Now make sure you tie him up real good.
Got you now.
Are you going to tie him up then?
I'll kill you. Make these nice and tight.
All right. You bring that bastard back to Tilly so we can all have a
Tu é
nice
que tens de
little
fazer
chat.
qualquer cena.
I'm gonna head over there now to check she's okay.
With
Já,
pleasure.
já.
I'll take his horse. He won't be needing it no more.
Eu vou aqui com o 101 dálmatas, não é?
Do you have the first idea what you're getting into? I'm Anthony Foreman.
Well, thanks for the introduction, Anthony. Is that Foreman with an E? I want the Undertaker to spell it right.
Funny bastard. Who are you running with?
She didn't tell you?
She didn't tell me nothing. This rope is...
Coward.
Oh, shit. This rope is cutting into me.
Don't feel so good when you're the one tied up, does it?
She killed my goddamn cousin.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be seeing him soon enough.
What are you
Batei
gonna...
mais uma vez.
Go to hell. What are you gonna do with me?
I ain't sure yet. Reckon I'll let Tilly decide what you deserve.
You're wasting your time with that...
Tô.
girl.
Pau.
All right, damn it.
Deixar aqui para Tilly.
Here's your man.
Bring him here. Dump him on the ground here. I want to get a good look at this monster.
Come on, then.
So he's still alive then?
Yes.
You see this girl? You leave her alone.
She killed my cousin.
Your goddamn cousin had it coming, Anthony Foreman!
I don't care if she shot your daddy and cooked your mama for breakfast. She's mine. She ain't yours.
You know, a friend of mine, he always says, revenge is a fool's game. Now, you want all your boys dead? She had her reasons.
We was family, Tilly Jackson.
You Foreman boys ain't no kind of family I want.
Kill him, Arthur.
You want that?
I want him to go away and tell the remaining of his cousins and the clowns he rides with to leave me alone.
Now, you think you can do that, Anthony? Or should I slit your throat and just save us all the bother?
I'll leave you alone. History is done.
History is never done. It's your call, Arthur. But I'd slit his throat.
Go on. Finish the bastard off.
Grande
You
pressão.
know my choice.
Vou para o pau.
All right, you.
Let's get you home. Yeah!
Eu disse que tinha acabado a cena.
Get out
Que é
of here.
tipo. Ele disse que a história tinha acabado.
Okay.
Eu queria falar com a Mary Beth e arranjam-me estas missões da tanque. Agora tenho que ir com 101 dálmatas.
You're leaving me, huh? Sure. Yeah, well, leave this to
Pessoal, não se esqueçam então de acompanhar Facebook e Instagram, tem aí em baixo, Ekkzrdeadremption. Arranjam lá mais clipes, sem ser os vídeos que eu lanço no YouTube. E de qualquer forma, o objetivo principal é chegarmos aos 100 inscritos no YouTube até o final do ano. Estamos com 51, portanto só faltam 49, estamos a mais de metade. Portanto, bora lá, deixar o like e para quem ainda não é inscrito, inscreva-se no canal. É um apoio que me dão a mim e eu agradeço-vos de coração. Bora aí continuar sempre a apoiar, porque a cena é sempre easy. Vamos então agora para o acampamento e fazer a missão com, penso que é com o Dutch. Missão principal. Está fraco, mais menos, mas também não vou ser eu que vou ajudar neste momento. Neste momento, a única coisa que eu quero é avançar no modo história.
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little. So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend Dutch Vandal Linda's finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
Não se esqueçam da última vez. Fomos ter com o Bronte, Mr. Bronte. E ele, sendo um homem simpático e tal, disse: eu dou-vos o filho do John Marston tranquilamente, mas tem que fazer alguma coisa para mim.
We are ridiculous. Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life. Nor have I.
Nós
if I am
fizemos
being
e
honest.
agora vamos à festa do Mr. Bronte.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact. What kind of contact? Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something. Okay.
Aí está a casa do Mr. Bronte.
Gentlemen, Luca, I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen. This way, please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
Isto sim.
We are honored to be here.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come, this way. What a
Vamos
beautiful
embora,
evening it
festa.
shall be. Mr. Bronte is a very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre. Senor Napoli. As long as the
Cheira-me
mayor
a
behaves
drunk
himself,
mission.
you know, Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know.
Respect.
Hosea, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
Estou sempre a ficar sem chapéu, não sei porquê, pá. Me levo tiros na cabeça. Como é que isto é possível?
The angry cowboys, you arrived, and you've watched.
Olha o Mr. Bronte.
Senza dubbio.
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something, although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war. And a hero, they say, but this is his very young wife.
Já estou a ver.
I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things.
Vamos
Yes, but
matá-los
a
às
young
três.
wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows, this self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Well, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken! All these vulgar people, they hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Sarcástico.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. Well, there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you, as a guest, yes, as my guest, bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
Estação de comboios.
I'll show you to the
Tá
party,
combinado.
gentlemen, if you'll kindly follow me.
Já se percebeu. Vamos roubar os comboios.
Gentlemen, enjoy your evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis. Ciao, ciao.
Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves. Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble. And steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends.
Glass of champagne, sir?
Encontraram o Maio, não é?
Such a Philistine.
How was the show? I heard you went. Outrageous. These dancers. Well, I mean, if that's French culture for you, sign me up for French lessons. Well, would you like tickets? What?
I hope you're having a fine evening.
The Theater Rouleur. It's this intellectual here is just insulting me.
Oh. Hello.
No such thing.
You're very unkind.
What is that, waiter?
People living in this land, and that extends to Saint Denis.
But Mr. Miller,
Sure.
problem is not an urban problem, but
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Good evening.
Problem, but a human problem. An American problem.
Este aqui.
We want to end this century yet more besmirched. Blood and guilt because of more sins? Do we wish to better ourselves?
It ain't complex, MU. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are
Vaza.
drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, hey, what say you and me cool off?
Get your hands off me.
Come on, sleep it off. Sit down and calm down.
Deixa eu falar com ele outra vez.
Then you can rejoin
Esse
the
consigo.
party.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
That's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. The writer?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
Oh, my lord, they're fantastic.
Excuse me, brother. Mr. Please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall?
Yes. Find out what. Sure.
What is it you want? Look at that.
How do you do?
Olha, vê se assim dá.
No problems? Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Turner.
Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later. Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Jip and beat him! I will not have standard slip in this house! Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
Ui, como é que ele não me ouviu? Estive mesmo atrás dele. Fogo.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. top secret. Extremely confidential.
Opa.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. E bora. Tá feito.
Bonjour, monsieur. Can you leave
What's
me
gotten
alone,
into
please?
you?
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. Big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one.
Opa.
We're gonna leave. That could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game.
Poker?
Come on.
Isso é para mim. Com high stakes. É para mim.
Here comes Lenny. All right. Let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it.
O Dutch teve uma ideia. Clássico. Já sabem, pessoal, não se esqueçam de deixar então o like, acompanharem-me então nas redes sociais, Facebook, Instagram, Ekkzrdeadremption e inscrevam-se então no meu canal no Facebook. Estamos com 51 inscritos. O objetivo é termos 100 até o final do ano.
Dancing lessons?
Bora aí acompanhar. Dar o apoio.
More along the lines of armed robbery. Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law reacts.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear.
Como
We're
sempre.
almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
Pessoal, vamos então ficar por aqui. Já sabem, temos a missão do banco. Agora, para roubar, ganhar o dinheiro como no caraças, se correr bem. E temos a cena então do papel que eu descobri. Portanto, já sabem, como eu vos disse, acompanhar as redes sociais, Facebook, Instagram, Ekkzrdeadremption. Deixem o like neste vídeo, acompanhem-me no meu canal do YouTube e já sabem, 100 inscritos até o final do ano. Estamos com 51, só faltam 49. Portanto, quem ainda não se inscreveu, bora aí, toca. É só meter o sininho aí e estamos juntos. Até à próxima. Como vocês já sabem, easy. Um abraço a todos. Fiquem bem.